I'm a writer, but I'm also a bit of a time traveller. And so when I talk to kids, I like nothing better than to invite them to hop on board my time machine with me and to go back to a time when one of my stories was set. And my first story was set at the time of the infamous gunpowder plot in 1605, when, of course, Guy Fawkes was lurking beneath the Houses of Parliament, ready to set the whole place ablaze. So I thought I'd share with you just a little bit from my own version of that story. And it's when my hero, a young Catholic boy called Tom Garnett, meets a stranger beneath a secret tunnel in a house. So here goes. Tom blinked, then sat up slowly. A pair of coal-black eyes glowed back at him from the shadows. He shuddered. He'd seen smugglers once before when he'd peered through a spy hole in the wall of the Mermaid Tavern, but this one was more fearsome than all of them put together. Tall as a giant and wide as a ship's mast, with red-brown hair that hung in tangles to his shoulders, and a beard and moustache to match. As he swung his head towards Tom, the flame flared across his face, revealing an ugly red scar on his left cheek. Tom gasped. The smuggler crumpled his forehead into a mock frown. "I'm not a handsome subject for a portrait, 'tis true, but that's what a life of adventure does for you." As he raked his fingers through his beard, a glint of yellow metal caught the light. "Pretty, eh?" The smuggler's mouth twisted into a half-smile. He held up the little finger of his left hand. Tom stared at the ring. It was fashioned from gold with the image of a bird's head stamped into it. Its beak was curved like its hook, its eye picked out with a gleaming white stone. "Know what the bird is?" Tom shivered and shook his head. "It's a falcon, a loner, lives in the cliffs above the sea. So quiet and careful you wouldn't know he was there." The man's eyes glittered. "But if he's hungry and he gets you in his sights, watch out!" He balled his fist and shot it at Tom's head. He ducked just in time. The man threw back his head and laughed. "With quick wits like that, Master Spy, you may yet live to fight another day. But—" he dug the torch into the ground between them and squatted down on his haunches. "If your story does not please me, be warned." He sliced a finger across his throat. "For I will show you no mercy."